We are live, I guess. Let me just am I fucking live? Hold on. No, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good now. All right, cool. I had to figure out my mute button. All right, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and start working on this piece that we started last night in the test stream. I've updated the poses a bit here and added a incline so you can see it a little better. Still no feet. Trying to outdo Rob Liefeld nowadays. Hold on, pause for my mic here. Okay, hopefully that fucking paused out me vaping. I do tend to vape quite a bit. And I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and start adding some paints in here in a minute. I just want to go over some areas. Switching pencils too. Okay. What frame am I? Good. All right. I like that belt. Kind of have kind of like a mullet look here. You probably can't see shit because I'm left-handed and I just draw over things, but okay. So not bad. Not bad. Leg is kind of annoying me though. That's okay. Yeah, I think we're good with starting our paints. All right, let me get a thing to fucking pour my paint onto. Nope, those are magnets. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, screw it. This works. All right, I am thinking we're gonna do sun-kissed peach for his skin. I'm just gonna lay down some flats. Just gonna cover up all this lovely pencil work we just did. All right. Farty paint. Okay. Farty paint, party paint. Da, 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 da. I have no idea. Nah, too small. I'm so well organized here, aren't I? Just right. Okay. Little dippity dip dip dip. I always like to wipe off the excess on my hand. I don't know. I'm an idiot like that. I will say, and this is quite fun to just paint with a camera over your shoulder, even if nobody's watching. Or somebody's watching. Who knows? Nobody's watching. That's okay. It's been a while since I've done filming of anything, so I'm happy to be doing something with a camera again. I know nobody's currently watching this, but if somebody does watch it in replay, at least it'll give you something to listen to while I'm painting. If you don't mute it. Or if I didn't mute it, good lord, that would suck if I just muted myself indefinitely because I tried to vape and then just all you heard was the vape. Oh, that'd be fun. I've been in some streams like that. Okay. Let's see. Don't care. I'm not going to go too heavy. One layer is enough to cover up a good amount of the pencil work, but I still need an idea of where everything is. So I'm just going to lay down a basic layer. We can build from there. Oh, it's time for the view. All right. Take a sip of my coffee. Hold on. He moves the mic away to sip the coffee. You probably still heard it though. That's all right. We're just gonna paint on some happy little leg muscles here. Just a little happy little leg muscle right there. You don't even have to see it. It's okay. It's a secret. Just a happy little muscle. And later on, we're gonna go ahead and put a happy little pubic hair. That'll be just our secret right there. The happy little pubic hair. Alrighty. Yeah, originally I was gonna have him holding the power sword, and I was like, I don't really want to make him a He-Man. This is our original character, Donut Steel, Himbo, which is just basically what if He-Man had like a unicorn aesthetic. So yeah, we're calling him Himbo. I think it works. It works really well with the naming scheme of Motu. Motu has some weird fucking name schemes. My favorite one, though, even though he's not my favorite character, my favorite one is Ram Man, because I don't know if you know this or not, but Ram Man is a type of penis shape, which is just funny as hell to me that the dude's literally a fucking chode. Not saying the character is, just his name is literally a fucking reference. Never mind. That's probably just not a fun conversation to have about cartoon characters. Anyway, though they have some goofy fucking names in that show, man. Just the goofiest shit ever. Mechaneck. That's a good one. I fucking love Mechaneck. Sounds like somebody you'd see at Freaknik. Oh, that's probably problematic. I should probably not make that joke. Okay, anyway. I'm not trying to be problematic there. Just making a point. Sounds like something you'd see at a... I'm just walking right back into it. Hold on here. Pause. Pause. While I hit my vape pen. All right, did that work? Y'all didn't hear the vape? Probably should have done that with that joke. Oh well. Yeah, I gotta work on my humor. There we go. I don't want to mess up his face too much. Just a little bit there. Just enough to get an idea on what everything is. Yeah, so far so good. Where are we at on this? 8 minutes. Wow. Talking to myself for 8 minutes. That's not bad. All right, now let's go in and do his armor real quick. Let me hit my vape pen. I really hope that's the mute button that I'm hitting when I hit that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm thinking we're going to go with bright magenta for the armor. Because he's a unicorn. Why wouldn't a unicorn have bright magenta colored armor? All right. Oh, I hate when it does that fucking snot bubble shit. Like, do you see this shit? Like, there's like the fucking glob of fucking gunk in it. I fucking hate that shit so fucking much. Ugh. Paint gunk everywhere. I almost said paint jizz. Well, There goes my monetization. What monetization? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not used to painting at an angle like this. I'm used to just like painting like a sea otter. Best way to describe it. Hold on here. Yeah, I'm used to painting like a sea otter where you just like kind of hunch over your stuff. So this is a fun experience. Ain't nobody watching. That's fine. Let's get to it. Yep, we're doing the pink triangle. I know. The conservatives are going to get so mad at me for doing a pink triangle during Pride Month. Oh, I'd be doing a pink triangle even if it wasn't Pride Month. But it works. I don't care. They're trying to queer up my He-Mans. How dare they? Yeah, He-Man's pretty damn gay already, honey. Alrighty. Let me pause for the cause real quick. Alright, back to it. I have like the worst brush etiquette in the world. I just leave that shit in the cup. I don't know what to tell you, man. I always end up with these liner brushes and I have to go through new ones because I'm stupid and I just leave my shit in the cup and it gets curled up on me. I'm not stupid, I'm just lazy. You can buy like a pack of brushes for like $10. You get kind of lazy. Da, 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 da. Oh, he got that G-string. Look at that. Look at him. Such a handsome man. Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Kind of looks like a blob right now. Now we're going to go into his pauldrons. I'm thinking for the pauldrons we're going to use Country Gray for the base coat for his pauldrons. That's a good color to go with. That's what we're going to use. Forgot I vaped right in front of the damn camera. Oof. You bitch. Okay. Not you, the paintbrush. I'm sure you're a lovely person, whoever's watching this. Yeah, why not? Look at my curly brushes. They are so curved and so messed up and so janky. Oh no. Faber-Castell, you make a brush. I didn't say it was a good brush. I just said you make a brush. In case you're wondering, the surface we're using for this is we're using Bristol board. I quite like using Bristol board. It's just expensive. It's like 20 something dollars for a pack of it or some shit. It's got a really nice smooth surface to it, which is great for pretty much anything, really. You can paint on that shit. Watercolors, acrylics. We're using acrylic and watercolors for ours. Draw on it. Can't really do that with canvas unless you use like a like a thing like gesso or something like that to flatten it up a bit. The texture's off on canvas. Alrighty. I wanted to kind of do like furry pauldrons on this because of King Grayskull. He had that cool looking fucking furry pauldron shit going on. And I think it works pretty well with the unicorn theme. So yeah, that's why we're doing that. And you can't see it, but I can. We're going to be painting the fur on his boots. Isn't that gray too? Oh, he got the boots with the fur. He hit the flow. He hit the flow. Talking about, never mind. It's that Fry's commercial. Remember that Fry's commercial? Or Kroger commercial? And they come up with some of the best songs for those commercials. They really do, don't they? I don't know where it came from originally after that. I think it was just something that they came up with for Fry's. I don't know why they sell apple bottom jeans at Fry's, though. That's just weird that they put that in there. Hmm. Okay. Well, you can't see the boots. I'm going to show you the boots. Look at the boots. There's the boots. Okay. All right. Now what? Now what? Can we remember where we put everything? Okay, I kind of see it right here. Yep. Why not? I'll put that one roughly about there. Yeah, that's roughly about it. Right about there. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, I forgot to mute. Hold on. Okay, now we're back to it. I think we'll do the belt in that color too. And we'll come back in and do the hands again once we get them tightened up a bit. But for right now, this is a good start. Okay, so far so good. Just fiddling around. Doop doop doop. Yeah, the anatomy's a little wonky, but and I always nitpick myself whenever I draw like this. It's like, okay, the anatomy's not perfect. This doesn't match up to this. This doesn't. That's not how this goes. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm drawing a buff guy in a fantasy landscape environment with a fucking unicorn for a head. Do I really need to focus so much on it being hyper realistic? You know, can I just have a little wonky anatomy every once in a while? Not everything has to be like perfect. You know. So it's one of those things. It's that big Virgo energy wanting to be a perfectionist whenever it comes to painting things and doing things. And you just got to make something. Trust the art. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Let that dry for a minute. See what's going on in the chat. Nothing. I'm just joking. I know nothing's going on in the chat. I just figured I'd talk while I'm recording this so that just in case somebody watches it later, there's something to actually listen to. It's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, not bad. Got stuck on something. My workstation is a mess, I know. It's very typical artsy fartsy of me. What am I going to do for his hair color is the question. Do we go with blonde? I mean, we could go with blonde. Let me see if I can find a brown first, though. Whenever you're doing blonde, you don't want to just start off with blonde. You want to start off with a brown for the base, like a light brown. Hold on here. Let me see if I can find something. Bump my camera. Grab my paint real quick. Okay, I'm back. Am I back? Am I really back? Is my hello? Are we here? Are we on in Guam? All right, cool. So now we're going to use chestnut. You can't read it. I can barely read it. Some pink shit all over it. We use that for our base for our blonde hair, which you think that we just explained that. So rewind it if you didn't get that. Okay. Now I wanted to give him kind of a mullet look. So short bangs in the front. A little bit on the sides there. Doo-be-dee-dee-doo. I'm just going to go behind and then down. We're going to flip this so that we can paint it better. Okay. Alrighty. And we don't want to go all the way in because we need to do the triangle. For now, that's good. It's not bad. I'm probably going to be cutting this off in a minute or two so that I can tighten it up a little bit, let the paint dry, and then figure out where we're going to go for there. But I figured this is at least good exercise for me to get back to feeling comfortable being recording and stuff. And I always did want to kind of try streaming. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Not bad so far. Let me hit my mute real quick so I can hit my vape again. And then I think we're going to add one more color in before we take a break on this and get back to doing other stuff. We're going to add some purple in. Oof, goodness. Okay, we're going to add some orchid. We're going to add some orchid paint in here. Just a little bit, just a smidgen of the orchid paint. Not a lot. You don't want too much orchids in your paint. Where the fuck did my... I lose stuff a lot. Okay. Hold on, let me burp real quick. That's better. Okay. He's got this cute little kitty cat buckle. We're gonna put a book in there. Oh, there's a little kitty cat buckle. He uses it to hold up his pants. Yes, he do. He ain't got any pants on, but that G-string cost is a very heavy thing. He needs to keep it up. A lot of weight in that thing. Okay. Little kitty cat buckle. Do, 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 do. For the non-art-initiated at home, these are called laying down flats. Essentially what we're doing is we're just laying down the base color of what everything's going to be so that we can build up from there. Shade, tone, all that other gobbledygook. I'm not the most well-educated whenever it comes to doing art. I'm pretty self-taught. But, yeah. So we're just laying down some flats. That'll help us with everything else. And of course, yeah, once I take a break, we're going to go back in and add back in the details that we want to work towards. Right now, it's just flats. How many times can I say that in a stream? The flatty flat flats of the flatness of the flat plains. Yes, there's a lot of tables and mesas in the flat plains. I'm taking a sip of my coffee now. Hold on. I move the mic away while I sip my coffee. Oh, it is indeed a coffee. Okay. I couldn't figure out what to do with the arms. I had him in the hero pose, where he's doing the I have the power thing. But I was like, I couldn't get enough room in there for the power sword. And I was like, I want to do that. 'Cause he's technically not He-Man, he's Himbo. So, yeah. And then I was like, okay, well, let's give him like a staff or something to hold. But that looks too much like another piece I just did. And I don't want to just be like the person who does the same pose over and over again. So I was like, fuck it. Let's just have him doing a thumbs up or something. That works. I think it works. Alrighty. Vape break real quick. Alrighty. And then again, we're going to flip it and work it down. Oh, he's got a big old purple horn in his head. Oh, he's got a big old purple horn in his head. Yes, you. I think we'll do the boots in purple too. Why not? Yeah, that works. That definitely works. Wow, 30 minutes just talking to myself. Amazing. Amazing. I'm good with it though. Can y'all see the boots? Y'all can't see the boots. It's important that you see the boots, but not the feet. Nobody wants to see those things. Maybe Tarantino. Maybe Tarantino would want to see the feet, but I don't want to see the feet. Okay. Thus far, thus good. And then we got one more thing right there. It's funny is technically if you're watching this stream, you're literally watching paint dry. Thought I'd point that out. No idea what the fuck this dude on the View is talking about. Is this some shit? I have no idea. I'm not even really listening. Okay. And that kind of reminds me of, I don't remember the name of the show, but there was this show on Fox that was like half live action and like half cartoon. It was some dumb shit about like some like not He-Man guy like having a illegitimate child or some shit. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Anybody ever watch that shit? It was like Gronk or something. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. Wasn't on very long. It's always neat whenever people try to do that with like He-Man and stuff. They had him in Chippendale too, like in the Rescue Rangers movie. A weird movie that was. It was okay. Wasn't that great, but it was alright. It's funny that they definitely made fun of made jokes about Seth Rogen just basically doing the same voice over and over again. That was funny. It's nice that he's self-aware. Does make some pretty sick fucking pottery though. I like that dude's vases and shit. But he makes a really sick looking bong too. Yeah. Every time that dude, like, if I ever wanted to imagine what Funyuns would sound like a bag of Funyuns, if you ever like gave Funyuns like sentience and vocal cords, I'd imagine it probably sounds like Seth Rogen. And that's not an insult. Funyuns are pretty fucking awesome. Just kind of reminds me of what a bag of Funyuns would sound like. I hope he doesn't watch this and take offense to that. I really do like his shit, but yeah. Okay. Also, Funyuns are fucking awesome. So there's that too. And the best part about Funyuns is if you look at the bag, there's like 420 calories in it. It's like the perfect stoner food. Alrighty. The worst part about Funyuns, though, is there's literally no onion in them. It's just onion flavored fucking cereal, basically. It's the same shit they make cereal out of. Same thing with Cheetos. Cheetos is just fucking cheese flavored cereal. Let that bake your noodle. You know what the real trip is back in the 80s, which most of y'all, just being on the internet, probably don't remember, but like back in the day, man, like literally all the fucking like cereals and shit, you'd have like copyright trademark characters and stuff. And like half of those fucking cereals were made by like dog food companies. So they were literally selling fucking like cereal flavored dog food to kids. But they'd buy it because it was like Ninja Turtles on the box or Robin Hood. And, myself being guilty of that, begged for that shit when I was a kid, man. Had fucking marshmallows in it and stuff. It was dope. Yeah, I think that's a good point right there. And we'll go back in and touch things up. But I just wanted to lay down some flats and get a cup of coffee in there and fuck around a little bit on stream, get comfortable being on camera again. Well, technically not on camera, off camera. But yeah, it's pretty good. We're going to be doing more stuff on the channel, including streaming stuff. Uh, but yeah, I need to be doing videos pretty soon. I just haven't got everything set up for recording yet. And I'm not wearing my makeup right now, so I'm not in, full candy mode. But yeah, that was fun. A little fun little quickie stream. And we'll come back later and work on this some more. And sorry if I made any problematic jokes. That wasn't intentionally meant to be problematic. We'll work on that. Yeah, catch you later. Hope you have a good one.